Hi guys, welcome to another World of Tanks replay, and today I have for you me and my two friends platooned in triple E25s. This should be fun. So the E25 then, it's a tier 7 German tank destroyer. It has what some would consider an awful gun in terms of penetration and damage for tier 7. And it has limited matchmaking, can only see tier 8s as maximum tier. So what is it about the E25 that makes it special? Well, as I'm sure you can guess by the small size of the tank, camo value. It's got fantastic camo values, and because it's a premium tank destroyer, it didn't really get nerfed when they nerfed the tank destroyer camo values. But here's the important point about the E25. The gun fires ridiculously fast and is very accurate and aims quickly. Excuse me. So we're taking up the sniper positions. I'm going for this WZ from long range. Going for shots on the 5916. Now what you're not noticing is really what we're doing here is we've got the high ground, we're shooting onto their heavy tanks in the middle, or we will be soon. And all I've got defending this whole flank on the 1-2 line is 2 light tanks, of which I promise you we make short work of. It's Encounter on Prokhorovka, and we're behind several bushes. And that is a dead 5916. ELC is trying to make a push. Right clicked on the ELC, I want to try and get a hit in. And then we decide to push up considering that they're capping and the fact that there's nothing on this flank. Some stuff in the middle can now see me, but I'm deciding to fire some shots at them anyway. So we hit the T-32 and we hit him again. I missed that shot. That one ricocheted. That one bounced. But look at this. Look at the rate of fire, the accuracy, the aim time. Track, and look at the shots. The yellow are from my platoon mates, the purple is from me. The rate of fire is just, it's insane. Killing the T-32 with ease there. Looking for a shot on this ELC BIS. My teammate's got one. He's disappeared. And Elfarian there, finishing off the ELC with a ram and taking no damage in return. Okay, now that this flank is completely secure and looking where their tanks are now going to be, this is when we start to push. Now I've only done 900 damage yet, so far, but we'll show off how silly the E25 is in a moment. So I'm deciding to punish this Type 64. I've no idea what he's trying to do here. Get a shot in, track him with that shot, and the IS finishes him off. And I get the tracking assist damage for that as well. So I'm moving towards the hill where we think that most of them are. And my 2 platoon mates have gone down to J7. That's fine. It's good to have us in multiple locations so we can crossfire easily. Okay, so we've spotted 2 of the heavies, but I haven't got line of sight of them. I go for the Burt instead. FE304 and miss. Gets killed anyway, and here we go. Side shots from the hill, and we are not spotted. This poor T-34. And the AMX, and just everything. I ricocheted off the STA2, I don't know how. I missed him that time because it went over his engine deck. We pen him that time, and just watch this. Look at the yellow numbers. We've got a fire on the T-44 there up on the right hand side. I just keep pummeling into this T-34. The AMX is taking a hell of a lot of damage as well. And look at this. I've perma-tracked this T-34. I'm penning him in his whole side. And it's just, the rate of fire is phenomenal. Hit the STA2 I think there. Just right clicked on the M445. And again, just the rate of fire accuracy and aim time of the E25 is just disgusting. And we're pummeling the STA2 more. I get the kill on the STA2. We've only got the IS-6 and the Tiger P left. T-34 is salty on the enemy team. Tiger P dies. We've got the IS-6 left. And I spot the IS-6. And he's looking at me. And I don't particularly care. I've got APCR because I've ran out of normal ammo. And I'm just hitting him through the track side. He's tracked. And we finish him off with that last 20 damage. 15-5 on this Encounter Prokhorovka game. So, let's have a look at the post-game stats. So I'll just show you the post-game stats here. So, what we have here is we've got a first class. Now, it was a double bonus, like, you know, there's extra things you can like activate for a couple of hours. It was one of those, plus premium, plus a ×3 for 8,000 experience, which I immediately converted to free experience. We got high caliber, and look at this. Look at these shots: 7 on the T-34, 5 on the IS-6, 5 on the T-32, 4 on the STA-2. Hit after hit after hit, and we've spotted damage here. Lots of damage: 326, 300 odd, 200 odd, another 150, another 22 on the T-44. So we did some spotting and module damage as well. Lots and lots of module damage. Look at the team scores then. So as you can see, I came top. 5 Reflect Bruiser and high caliber, 3,500 damage. And Alfarian and Savage Duck following up with 1,804 kills, 2,400 with no kills. And I got my 3,500 with 2 kills. And all of us obviously 5 Reflect Bruiser, Confederate from the Savage Duck, 5 Reflect Bruiser and Fighter from Alfarian for getting those 4 kills. But look how much damage. We did a rough combined total. Let me work this out in my head really quickly. So 4,200, 7,000, about almost 8,000 damage. 3 E25s. Very, very low alpha on the gun. Almost 8,000 damage. Check the detailed report. We fired 43 shots, hit with 37, only penned with 27. But from a distance of more than 300 meters, 2,500 damage. The gun is accurate. It aims fast. It reloads fast. Especially if you've got a good crew and equipment on it. The fact that it is so accurate even at long range means sniping weak spots and cupolas, you know, nullify its low penetration. And if you load a healthy amount of Unicum APCR rounds, you know, when you do start to come across some tougher enemies, especially tier 8 Japanese heavies, things like that, you can go through them a lot easier. So even without premium, we would have made 29,844. With a premium account, we made almost 60,000 credits after the 26,000 it cost for us to fire those 43 shots. And as you can see, the experience breakdown there as well. So, the E25, as you can see in the title of this replay, the epitome of balance. Absolutely balanced, not broken in any way, shape or form. Triple E25 platoons in a tier 8 game can cause utter havoc if they are unchecked, if they are not shut down, if they are allowed to sit there, unspotted, pulling the trigger, pulling the trigger, pulling the trigger. I mean, Alfarian fired 25 shots, Savage Duck fired 42. Just the amount of fire that was going out from us three was just insane. Again, look at that, like 1,800 from over 300 meters, 500 from over 300 meters. The gun is accurate. And upon detecting, you know, we even did quite a decent amount of assist damage as well. E25s, be aware, be very aware. They are fantastic tanks. I love my E25. I'm so glad I managed to pick one up. And for those of you who didn't, important thing to note is they need to be shut down. If they are allowed to free cast, as it were, if, you know, PvP, World of Warcraft, you know, free casting, if they are allowed to sit there and fire away from stealth, they will whittle your team's health down. Yeah, they don't have the biggest amount of ammo capacity possible with low alpha, but especially in a platoon or even on their own, they can, you know, if they come across problematic tanks like the WZ or the T-34, they can shut them down very, very easily. You know, meaning the E25 can farm lots of free experience and farm your team's salty tears. Put the E25 down before it pumps loads of damage into your hull sides. Well, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and